Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now tuned into the BTA Podcast. And on tonight, I am being joined by yours truly,
Yes, sir.
the one, the only, the Bishop representing them boys. Shout out to the big homie, Big Time Show.
In the building, what is going on tonight? Friday night edition of the BTA podcast. I know we told y'all a while ago we was coming. You just didn't know when. We told you before the seasons get started. We told you while the season is going. We told you that we coming, and here we are. We the tag team of the year. We better than the Road Warriors. You understand? We better than that. Whatever you come up with, we better. And if we not, we don't mind getting in the ring and go at it with whoever it is. So we're in the building. We're here tonight to console you, some of you people.
Yeah.
Because we already know. We know. I know what y'all coming here to talk about. Look at all these folks coming in here. I know what y'all want to talk about. We gonna touch on it and we gonna do that and we gonna represent. But ladies and gentlemen, we less than a week away. We gotta get ready, y'all. All right, so we gonna satisfy you, but then we got to go ahead and get you ready. All right, for third. Come on, talk in.
Ha! So,
Oh man,
24 hours after. 24 hours after, we done had a chance to, stew over it for a while, marinate on it, meditate on it. Some of y'all pray about it,
Yeah.
You talk to your homies.
Some folks done turned in the star. Yeah.
You're right.
Some folks done gave up, man.
I saw one of my guys on the police force today. We were getting lunch. And I hadn't seen this man in about 3 years since I transferred back to my current department.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, hey, we look, it was already established a while ago. Cowboy fan. I said, hey, man, how you feeling? He put his sandwich down. He looked at me with a stone face and said, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. Like,
Yes,
I've been looking at the polls. I heard it on 105.3. I think one of the guys from .com posted a poll yesterday.
Mhm.
We right around 50-50.
Yeah,
The fan base is torn.
yeah,
You got some people who initially was about to make that leap and jump,
yeah,
and then they done grabbed the rap and they done came back up and they said, okay, overreaction.
yeah.
But honestly and truthfully, it really wasn't an overreaction.
Mhm.
People are entitled to feel how they feel.
Yeah,
If you upset and you said, you know what, I've given all that I can give to this team, this franchise, this
yeah,
organization, if I've done that, and that's what I've made up in my mind, nobody shouldn't be checking you about that.
yeah, yeah.
And if you decided that, hey, brush your shoulders off, I ain't worried about it, and I'm gonna keep pressing forward, guess what? As
Yeah.
Bobby Brown said, that is your prerogative.
It's your prerogative. Yeah.
How you feeling about it, big time? They heard from me last night.
Yeah,
How
you were showing out last night too, man. You showed out last night. I saw you and I said, Lord have mercy. This boy
I,
done
I had to apologize and have
no. That
words,
but
man.
no, we don't apologize. But look, you know, I was shocked because I'm so used to Jerry doing what he does and then uh getting his man regardless. He
Right.
he uses the system of using the media. Steven does it too, and usually everybody get a little ticked off just a tad bit, but
Mm-hmm.
usually after the slander, everybody kiss and make up. It really wasn't no kiss and make up. You just hold the line until then.
Mm-hmm.
But for this to happen like this, what it let me know is you can go both ways. We heard about that they tried to reach out to Olive Branch, uh, but Jerry is a guy. If you watch the documentary, you can't help but say that Jerry is a man that holds grudges, and if you
Very
tick
much.
him off,
Yep.
he will. It is what it is. He's
It's,
82
it's
years
almost like
old.
John Wick. You
Yeah.
excommunicado.
You're done. So you know that by the history says he fired a man who won 2 straight Super Bowls. That's a grudge. That was personal. He got Amari Cooper out of here. That was personal.
Yep.
And then now we get to Micah, and everybody knows the story by now. At least from my end, I believe it was personal. And then Micah with his antics as well didn't help. But
Nope.
there were plenty of people that they just did it a different way, and Jared never had a guy to stand up to him like this.
Right.
And Jared's an old dude, and look, he ain't going. And when they got to that 5 year offer, they wanted 4. 5 can turn into 6 with the franchise tag possible.
Yep.
Uh, and the agent just was not going, and Jared was locked in. He know he could have made the deal, but he didn't want to. He wanted to, play it out, and maybe the reason why you maybe wanted to play it out is because you were ticked off. He said, "I ain't gonna give it to you. I already got you under contract. Forget all that." So, when it's all said and done, you can point fingers both ways. Micah is very happy today. When you get a contract like that, and you're able to take care of your family the way that he is. I heard about the video with his mother and told him that he's retiring his mother. I mean, that's a dream. Come on, somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a dream, and I'm not gonna knock Micah. I'm not gonna knock his contract. There was a team that was willing to pay that. I personally don't think the Cowboys were gonna do that. Not that amount. Just no way. And then when I say that, then I have to look not with heated eyes for Jerry and Steven. I think they messed it up. You just don't let a player like that go. That's what I'm saying. I just don't think so. But since they did, now you got to look at the positives, which I'm quite sure we'll get into later. And there are positives from our end. Does it help us now? No. You do not let a guy like Michael Parsons go and think that you are better. You let a a great player go. That don't mean we fell off a cliff either. You understand? It don't mean we ain't fall off a cliff now. What we got in return will help us. And hey, I got a super chat. I'm sorry, B Bird. How you doing, brother? Thank you, man.
So look,
Appreciate you, man. I don't know if it was ever for me or Amp, but appreciate you, one or the other. But thank you, sir, for the super chat. B Bird has a great show himself.
yes,
Yes, he does. Loaded. So we're grateful to have with him. I did a show with him and Father and Son podcast.
good show by the way.
Yeah, appreciate it. It was great, man. Just being with some older guys my age, hanging out. But listen, we have to be. We gotta look at it and say you can't judge the trade until maybe about another 2-3 years from now.
See, that's what it is. See, I
Yeah,
had to start earlier. Now, there's an upside and there's a bad side to all of this. Okay, looking at the bad side, because we can ask the question, and I ask you right now.
Mhm.
From Monday until today, would you say currently the Cowboys are better or worse? Now,
I can't answer that. I really can't because see, I have a little bit more optimism than most. See, I believe now we don't have a Michael Parsons, but we can't deny that we still got pass rush. It's is it by committee? We just don't have the superstarism, but the offense is still lethal.
see, I think because I heard a couple of people.
I don't think we are that far.
I heard a couple of people say that we aren't going to be able to generate a pass rush now.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Now, I'm gonna preface my statement by saying, and I ain't pointing nobody out. This ain't no call out session.
Mhm.
For the individuals who said it, I'm not judging. However, what I will say is, I think a lot of people are making that statement based off of what we saw in the preseason.
Yeah.
And what we didn't see in the preseason, but you got to look at it this way as well. The individuals who are going to be starting, we didn't see them.
You didn't see him.
I mean, we saw a little. We saw a little bit of Sam, but honestly, he probably is going to be
We didn't see nobody, man.
a role player.
Yeah, we didn't see nobody. We didn't see nobody.
And if we did, it was only for a hot second.
We didn't see
Not
nobody.
enough to really even get into a game flow, if you will. So, I want to caution people to pause.
Yes.
Just pause,
Yeah. Hold up.
because, like, talking about Kenny.
Yeah.
On pro right now, and I just started watching and watching and watching.
You like what you see, then yeah.
I like pro because it just that individual when they're on the field, it cuts out all the access. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay. Now, is he Chris Jones? No. Is he Jalen Carter? No. But what I will say is he is a slight upgrade from Mozzie Smith. Now, this can go twofold for Mozzie. It's either going to make him fold or it's going to put some starch in his jeans, one way or the other. But it's going to help expedite that process because you got a veteran who can come in here and at least hold his own,
Yeah.
So, and then the pass rush. You got Fowler. We got Fowler,
Yeah.
We still got Nealon. He showed us some great building blocks last year, if you will. And if he can take another step in the right direction, I think with the right scheme, we could be okay.
Okay. I like what you're saying. However, I look at it a total different. My brain just left me out. What's the kid's name? Kenny. What's his last name?
Kenneth Clark.
Kenny Clark. Listen, I'm gonna go back to original what Amp had said, y'all. We have seen OC and Mozzie. We've seen that movie,
Mm-hmm.
but you haven't seen OC and Kenny.
Hmm.
And if you've looked at any film, you will obviously admit that this dude is a upgrade, obviously, and Amp said a slight upgrade. I'm gonna say he is a tremendous upgrade. Number one, he don't get hurt. He's not missed games in years, except last year he hurt himself with his toe. Other than that, he's solid. I'm gonna even say this, Amp. Maybe not now, but as before he got hurt, which is 2 years ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to ask me, name your top 10 defensive tackles around the league,
Yeah, you know.
he's in the list. He got too much on his resume to say that he's not. And he can play the run and sack the quarterback. If you looked at his stats. So Clark is an upgrade. Now, to go back what Amp said, I'm gonna throw one more name in. He said Marshawn Nealon, and I wasn't gonna say that, but I agree 100% with Amp. But I'm gonna throw in the name Sam Williams, who is hungry, extremely hungry, and with Dante, and God help us if Donovan Izaraku is anything like they saying he is, I take his 6, 7, 8 sacks. I mean, that ain't too far away from what we doing. My OC, it usually give you 6 to 7 sacks a year. If he bumped that up to 9, 9, look out. We talking the whole thing. The pass rush is there. The pass rush is there. The room is better. Now, the Achilles heel, see, Cowboy fans, listen, I don't mean to point the finger. We can't have it both ways now. Everybody said for years we can't stop nothing up the run. They addressed the situation, whether we liked how they did it or not. The situation has been addressed. The pass rush has always been there. We got some now. The only way to go back to the top, the only way that this trade is horrible is unless Clark can't play. And I don't think that is going to be the case. Clark is a ball player, and I think we're going to see immediate dividends from there. Immediate dividends. The only way it don't work unless the man get hurt. And then as far as Mozzie goes, Mozzie just lost reps when he showed up.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. Mozzie is now a rotational piece. But it's good depth. That dude just showed up. We got good depth. OC, Clark, Mozzie, the kid from UCLA. Jay Tor, whatever his name is. Solomon Thomas, Peyton Turner, when he gets back, can go inside. The depth is there now. It's just a matter of what we just haven't seen it yet. And I got a feeling that we're going to shock some people, at least with the Achilles heel that we have, which is stopping the run. So I think we're going to be okay. That's just me.
I agree with you.
I feel the tension in your voice, though. Yeah. I feel it. I go on, blend it out. We can squabble a little bit. We partners. We love each other.
Like the slight pushback I'm gonna give you is what you said is true. I just don't want us to get necessarily caught up in the numbers.
Okay.
Because you got to look at what Micah demanded.
Oh yeah.
He might not get home.
Oh yeah.
But the scheme that they might have had to do to help negate him,
yeah, that's gone now.
Things for other people. So I think
they're gonna have to prove it.
I'm gonna pivot to a slightly Different topic. I'm with you. I just don't want us to get caught up in the numbers because at the end of the day, you cannot put a cap, a ceiling on the effect he had. The Micah effect.
Well, stay with that. Just right off the top, if you're an offensive coordinator, you're allocating
Resources.
to
Bodies.
him
Yes.
immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless you just got that confidence of that you can run against him. But
Right.
even in that, you usually have two men to just still block him like that. Now, and I agree with you. I don't think we have that now.
Yeah.
I don't think that nobody's allocating two guys to one man on this defense right now. Not right now. Not as present. Now, if you tell me Overshown coming back and all that type of stuff, then maybe we can have a slight change. But even with that, the counterback that I would push back on that is that okay, go one-on-one with Dante Fowler. See how well they work for you.
Mm-hmm. And
Go
I
one-on-one with Sam Williams and let's see how that works.
I believe this also helps Mozzie because one of the criticisms of Mozzie was not that he can't do the job, it's just can he do the job consistently. And I believe by keeping him fresh, because if you look at his tape in the beginning of games, he's strong. But the longer he stay in, the more he get worn down, the more he get worn out. Technique slips. He start cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it can help. The other thing I want folks to be mindful of, because I'm going to ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you aren't going to be able to answer it because I can't answer it. And honestly, I'm going to challenge anybody in the chat to answer it. Right now. I mean, right now, right this minute. Who is the sole outright leader of your defense?
Can't put it on. It's shared right now. It's shared.
Right.
It's shared.
Yeah.
And I think that is going to fall into the hands of the most. This is just my opinion now.
Of the vets.
Of the vets.
Yep.
Solomon Thomas's, the Dante Fowlers. I would even give a little bit to Murray, linebacker.
Yeah.
If you really want to go with vets, then you have to throw in Hooker.
Right.
You know, Diggs too much of a quiet leader. He's more of an example type guy.
Exactly.
He can show you the ropes.
Right.
I don't know if you're talking about vocal leadership or something
not
like that.
necessarily. Not
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think that's gonna fall into the hands of the vets as of now until somebody really, takes ownership of that.
That's gonna be by committee too.
It depends on if make no mistake about it, the total leadership of this team. If I was to bet, it goes back into the hands of Dak Prescott now, as the sole leader of the team. But as far as defense goes, I think it's really going back. And Jay Bryant is right in the chat here, say because we're not in the locker room. I get that, but I think we're not even saying it was Parsons. It's I'm saying that I think that in this case, when you look at the locker room as of now,
Right.
I think that it's the veterans that's gonna kind of lead this charge. And to be honest with you, I forgot. Might have throw Clark in as well. He's a leader. I mean, ain't no question about that.
Yeah.
He did that at Green Bay. I mean, he got to, get involved, and he just got here. But his leadership is going to
look. I'm with Lewis Winslow is on to something.
Lewis Winslow. Let me see where he's at. Where you at? Oh, okay.
All right. They own to something.
Okay. He got to be on the field, though, Lewis.
That part. He does.
Okay,
But I think he has the emotional fortitude, if you will,
He has the temperament.
level of play,
Yeah,
charisma, the energy. I think he has the potential
yeah,
to be that guy.
yeah. And he has the temperament, and most of all, he has the playmaking ability.
He does. And as my dog Vach would say, and
Uh-huh.
he has the potential to be close to the Micah effect.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about him being, I'm not comparing pass rusher to pass rusher. Don't put them words in my mouth. But I'm saying just as far as the versatility on the field and the resources and bodies that you might have to commit to that individual.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
There you go.
rover, if you will, you know?
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Overshawn is the guy that when offensive coordinators get the game plan together, you got to know what Overshawn is. You better know, because he can wreck a game. And I agree with you on that. But I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling that let me put it this way. Let me go and put you on the spot. Chat, same thing with y'all. I know some of y'all are still butthurt about Micah. I get it. I understand. But when you add Clark to this defense, and I know we haven't seen it, I get it. But you ain't seen this year's defense period with Micah either. Okay?
Right.
But based off of that front four now, because you just got stout on the edges too. If you got Micah Parsons on the edge and he's gone, you just got stout there, because Sam Williams now becomes, as far as I'm concerned, I think he's the guy, and Nealon is the guy. Especially coming up Thursday night with all this beef that Philadelphia got on the line. You can't put this light stuff out here. You got to put some beef out there. I think Sam and Marshawn Nealon goes there. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe that we are more equipped? I'm just talking front four now. I ain't talking linebackers. I think we feel good about linebackers. On the front four now, do you feel like that we're more equipped to handle the run in oppose if Micah was on the other side to probably where Sam Williams is?
If Kenny Clark can perform at the level he did last season or better.
Okay.
He can't take no hits. None. He ain't got no wiggle room.
Okay.
Last year was a decline, a slight decline for him in production.
Uh-huh.
But even with that decline, his production was still better than what we've had. Okay? So he's got to at least stay there or do better being amongst this line now, this grouping, this pairing, if you will, in order for it to work.
All right. So let me go back. I asked the wrong question. Chat. So let me ask you this. As we get ready to get on this airplane and go to Philly, do you feel better? I didn't say this was gonna be revolutionary, but I'm saying, do you feel better now with the combination that you're starting two DTs, or at least it should be? Do you feel more comfortable with OC and Clark, or do you feel better with OC and Mozzie? I know which one I feel. I'm gonna tell you feeling good about Mozzie. I can tell the way you paused right there.
No, I'm gonna tell you, not even so much that. It's because of the timing and the lack of chemistry.
Okay.
That is the only reason why.
You're a proto amp.
He is, but
come on now.
When you talking about trenches, teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah, and his unfamiliar. Well, I ain't gonna. You got a point. I'm not gonna say he's unfamiliar with the.
Now, by the end of the season, hands down.
Okay.
Really, by the bye week, hands down. At that point, If everybody stay healthy, by the bye week, it will be absolutely better. But for week one,
Okay.
I'm torn.
Okay. So
It's
let
not
me.
because of Mozzie's play.
Okay. Well, let me ask the chat, and let's go with this. Um, because Clark just got here, and as we get into the season, it's gonna be what more more let me see what's the word I'm looking for, more visible. I just used that one. More visible later, like Amp just said. But I ain't mean to get to Philadelphia real quick. Like
That was
how
a
much
pivot, though. That was a good pivot.
well, I ain't trying to get there, but I'm saying, like, are we expecting, because of the unfamiliarity of the defense, supposedly, are we expecting to see more of the combination of Mozzie / Osa, or Osa / J Tour, and there's one more name I forgot about that sure enough got to play. And this is the reason why I say Mozzie in trouble, because we ain't even said Perrion Winfrey, and he got to play.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and put it like this. I'm saying that if Clark was not coming, I'm saying your starting 2 DTs for Thursday night was gonna be Perrion Winfrey and Osi. It wasn't gonna be Mozzie.
It wasn't.
You see what I'm saying?
It's not.
So
And look,
so Mozzie really is going down, man. I'm just telling you, Winfrey got to play. I ain't even talking about Solomon. Somebody said Solomon Thomas.
mm-hmm.
No, I ain't gonna say Solomon. Now Osa got to play. This Cowboy we talking about. If they paying you now, if they paying you, you got to play. So Osa is the starter. Ain't no question about him.
So look,
I'm just trying to figure out how Mozzie's gonna slip in this thing, other than being a 15 to 20 snap guy, if that much. I ain't lying there. Solomon Thomas. I mean, if we do a depth chart, okay, your top 2 now, Clark and Osi.
I'm gonna say about 15 to 30.
For Mozzie?
Yeah.
Jay Bryan said he think gonna be Solomon Osa. Okay, fine.
Jay Bryan made a good comment too. He and I failed to mention this, but Clark did play through injury.
Yeah.
He said the real question is he a third down tackle? Can he push the pocket on passing downs? I saw it last night.
Sure, yeah.
I saw it last night.
Man, the man was averaging almost 7 sacks a year from the defensive tackle position. Yes, sir. And he can push the pocket back.
And he's played a little bit at edge too.
Yes. I mean, I know y'all. I'm saying for the woes, I'm not knocking Mozzie. I'm just saying that when you add a guy like this, and you can tell by Schottenheimer's tone when it comes to Winfrey, how much that he loves this dude. And then you could tell by his tone when he started talking about Mozzie, he's saying, well, we're looking, for a little more consistency. But when he talks about Winfrey, it's time to go, like, hey, we ready to go to work. Osa got to play. Solomon is a vet. There's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out. You say 15 to 30. That if he does it, I like it. But I'm just saying, Mozzie is going to me. I don't hear too much raving reviews about Mozzie. Not saying he's not solid. It's just that I'm hearing everybody else. Then I hear about Mozzie. Yeah. And if he comes to play, then that just makes, as I said before, the depth chart is real good now in the defensive tackle room now. It's just no question.
Cat's going to be fresh.
Cat's from the defensive tackle position, well, everywhere. There's a real rotation now that can really go down now. And it ain't got no, I'm saying that not because of Michael's leaving. I'm saying because of what you not replaced him with, I'm talking about the addition of Clark now. There. Now the whole thing changes, as far as I'm concerned, about the defensive tackle room. It changes now. And you can't keep guys in fresh, nonstop, which you gonna need
Exactly.
if Philly is running the ball.
Exactly.
So that's what I'll go with.
Look, I think this also benefits your linebacker room
God, yes.
because it used to burn me up looking at the tape and seeing your defensive linemen at the same level that your linebackers were.
Yeah.
And that's not because the linebackers were running to them. The defensive linemen were getting pushed back on your linebackers. And as a former linebacker, I always say, you can't hit what you can't see. And if you got all that trash, garbage, and traffic getting pushed up on you, it makes your job a hell of a lot harder. So having better support, more of an anchor in that middle,
Yeah.
that's going to do wonders for Murray, wonders for Sanborn, wonders for Leofau.
Yeah.
And that pair with Eberflus, being the linebacker whisperer that he is,
Yeah.
I expect a bold prediction here, but for the first time in a little while, your linebacker room is going to lead your team in tackles as it should.
I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying. And Jay, hey, what's up, Easy? What's up, bro? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for popping in on your board tonight. Hey, y'all hit that like button. I just put it in the chat. We didn't even say that. Hit that like button for y'all, man. Share it if you can. There's some good stuff that we're talking about, and we just going off the top of the dome right now. We just vibing. We just vibe. We ain't got no notes.
I just got out the yard, y'all. I cut the grass.
I just sent the link.
It's been raining so much. Came in, ain't showered. That's why I'm munching and snacking right now. Ain't had dinner. Me and Big Time said we was gonna do a show last night. We ain't talked about no content, no topics. He just hit the button and we roll with it.
We rolling, dog. And this is what it's all about, man. We got a lot of people in here right now, and I appreciate everybody that's popping in. Do us a favor, share the content, man. Hit the like button. Go to both channels. If you're not subscribed to Amp, my brother, Amp Sports on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. Go to him and check and subscribe to his channel. Most of you already know my show. Hey, hit the subscribe. You're gonna see us all season long. We can't tell you when quite yet, but we coming.
Hold on. What that boy Prime told him?
1, 2, 3.
We coming. We coming. We don't. It may be live. It may be recorded, but we coming. Just know that we coming.
BTA. It's the only way.
But look at this, and I ain't think about this. My brother Jay Bryan here, the football brilliant mind in his own right. This is the part where you got to see. Read his comment, y'all. He said, "So I'm just going to say that everyone can't eat," which is the truth. Someone has to do the dirty work to allow your playmakers to make those plays. What if Clark's production goes down, but OC is double-digit sacks? Ooh. What if Clark is so dominant that Clark requires a double team and they get one-on-one to OC? I love it. I love it. That's why I'm saying the sacks by committed thing is going to be well in play.
Now look, I don't want nobody to think we trying to sell y'all no fake hope, no Kool-Aid or nothing like that. But we would be remiss if we did not mention the possibilities.
Yeah.
The groundwork is there.
We got playmakers.
The is there.
Yeah.
Now they got to make it work. They got to put it on the grass. They got to put it on the turf.
Yeah.
But this can work.
We got playmakers, Amp, we got playmakers.
Yeah.
We still got playmakers on this defense.
Did y'all not see Fowler last year?
Come on now. That's 10.5 sacks.
You should have saw him at least twice.
Come on now. It's 10.5. OC gets you at least 6 in a season. I mean, we ain't saying everybody on Michael Parsons level. We ain't nowhere near saying that. It's a loss, no
Now,
question.
I'm gonna say this. I caught y'all head coaching a lot today. He made a statement where he says, "I don't believe there's any extra additional adversity."
Yeah.
But then a few moments later in the interview, he said, "Well, everybody's gonna have to do more." Now, the fact that everybody has to do more makes it an adverse situation.
Yes, sir.
So I think they're trying hard now to kind of re-swoon over the franchise and kind of soften the blow, if you will. But no, it's an adverse situation.
Yeah.
It has the potential to work in our favor. I'm not gonna sell nobody no extra, but at the same time, it can work.
It can.
If done and executed properly, it can work.
Quick questions. Quick question. I just want to get some of y'all on the record. I need to see, and y'all chime in because we looking. How many sacks do you think? Cause everybody's snaps is going up. So they don't forget how much they love Izaraku. Everybody chiming in and say like, "Oh my goodness, this kid is better than advertised." How many sacks do y'all think this rookie gonna have this year? I just want to. If you, I mean, you really ain't seen them, not enough.
4.
But how much you say
I'm gonna say 4.
for the season?
6 tops.
Okay, 6 tops as a rookie. All right, stay with that. If y'all throw it down, we'll see it in the chat. How many sacks do you think Izaraku gonna have? All right, let's go to work. How many think Sam Williams gonna pull up?
It's hard because I don't know what this rotation gonna look like.
I think that's gonna be based off down and distance.
Yeah.
Just for instance, if you got a NASCAR package, you're gonna have Fowler on one end, you're gonna have Sam on the other end. You're gonna have Lil Fowler somewhere. And then you're gonna have maybe Clark. Well, Osa is a little bit quicker. Osa is gonna be on a NASCAR package. All right, and I'm looking at. I see y'all coming in. All right, that's him. Let's switch now. For those that I need y'all to put a name down. Easy say Sam maybe 5 or 6. I'm gonna go with Sam with about 7.
I was 7 for Sam myself.
All right, 7 or whatever.
Given he is a fairly decent part in the rotation. Now, if they just kind of put him on the shelf or whatever, then okay, he ain't gonna hit it. But
here's the wild card that nobody talks about. Now I throw this out because nobody never talk about this dude. How many sacks do you think Marshawn Nealon will have? And keep in mind, what have we heard? That his pass rush so far looking real good. I'm just gonna throw it. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm gonna say 4. I believe it when I see it.
All right, I'm gonna say 4 to 5.
Okay.
All right. I'm giving y'all the committee because everybody was saying the lowest that I heard is at least 5. Keep in mind Parsons give us 12.5 by himself. So that leads the question: how many you think Dante Fowler will have? I'd say I'm messing y'all up tonight. I already know it. I'm gonna say Fowler gonna have 9 to 11.
11.
You going 11? Whoa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if Fowler gives you 11, you only are 1.5 from Parsons' production. I ain't talking about his impact. I just said his production.
Mm-hmm.
And if you getting all these sacks from everywhere else, you probably gonna have more sacks than you had.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm just
I'm just telling you.
because all the parts working together helps
Yes.
adjust this number. This is also pending what your cornerback room looks like for this season. Hold on 1 second.
You would. That's the equivalent of a mic drop off that he just did there. And I'll go ahead and speak to that. The pass rush will help the cornerbacks. We all know that. If they're getting home, which will make your cornerbacks look a little bit better than what they very well may be. Let me tell y'all something. The wild card is Diggs. Y'all know what I'm saying? If Diggs is not Diggs, we in trouble. Well, I ain't gonna say we in trouble. I'm just gonna say the expectations would drop. It just depends on Diggs. I'm really not looking for Ravel. You know, if he comes, you know, and even when he's ready to play, what are we talking about? Is he 85%? Is he 90%? I'm quite sure he's not 100% because it's just too quick from where his injury is. If Bland is Bland, which I'm quite sure most of us think he will be, then we're gonna be just fine. And I believe Amp is right when it comes to the cornerback room. But when it comes to the cornerbacks, I mean, it's obvious, y'all. We can't afford no injury. I mean,
Oh, sir.
we can't afford no injury.
No, sir. No, sir.
We thin, if you ask me, as it is. It is what it, and you're right, because it all works together. So he's absolutely right on that part. But based off what we say, and see, I ain't even brought in the sacks for the linebackers. Leofy gonna get you some. Murray's
Yeah.
Murray's gonna get you some.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about Sanborn, but I'm just saying Murray gonna get you some. And I forgot about Elam. I'm sorry, Robert. You're right. Elam is there. So I'm saying, well, we can't afford injuries. If they stay healthy, we're gonna be solid. I ain't saying we're gonna be great. I think we're gonna be solid. I really do. I believe the pass rush is gonna get there a whole lot better than what y'all think, because that's a lot of speed out there, man. I mean, we're gonna have some speed. The wild card, yeah, of course, Overshown when he get back, but I think we way down the road easy when it comes to him. And then even when he's ready,
bye week for him, maybe.
when is our bye? I think it's gonna be after Thanksgiving when we get him somewhere around.
Really?
I don't think he's ready. I mean,
You look like you moving pretty good though.
we can't rush him back, man. He's too fragile.
You're right.
Let him heal as best as he can, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, he ain't been right even in Texas.
No.
Let his body just do what it need to do. I'm even in favor. They say, look, we're gonna redshirt him. We'll bring him back next year. I'm good with it. I need his body right because he is the wild card that can take us to, possible next level on that part. So that I'm cool with that.
Okay.
But let me go to this. Because everybody, I know y'all hot. And we got over, right now, we got over 73 people in here. Listen, I know y'all hot. Some of y'all still hot. I get it. I ain't gonna even try to tell you not to be hot about Micah gone and all that stuff. But guess what? Thursday will be here before you know it. Micah's getting ready for the Detroit or whoever he playing, Jared Goff and them. We gotta get ready for Jalen Hurts. Let me. That's the now. The part that a lot of people are not thinking about is the trade and the results of the trade. Let me say this, and I'll move to Amp. You really ain't gonna be able to judge this trade, y'all, until maybe about 3 years from now. That's the first thing. You ain't gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna be able to judge it, so you can't say it was a A lot of people say, well, it's a D trade and all that. No, hold up. You can't. You don't know. Because you don't know what the Cowboys gonna do. But let's play a little bit because this will be fun, with the check. The Packers, my view, the Packers are gonna win a whole lot of football games this year. And that was before Michael got there.
Correct.
There are some that are now saying that the Packers could be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I believe the Packers before Michael Parsons was a playoff team. All right. If they're a playoff team, that means you already drafting in the 20s, 24, 25. So that first round draft pick next year, minimum would be a 24, 25 pick in the first round. Then you add in your pick from your record. A lot of people saying the Cowboys now are probably at maybe 9 to 10 wins, maybe 9 to 10. If that don't get you in the playoffs, guess where that puts you at? 14, 15 to 17, by where we drafted all the time anyway.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road. Okay. So you got 2 picks. Amp, let me tell you what I think is going on. Y'all come close.
Uh-oh.
Dak Prescott contract can be voided out in 2 years. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You got two years back to back. You got 2 years back to back, y'all, with first round picks. Ladies and gentlemen, Dak Prescott, in my view, got 2 years to get it done. And I ain't counting this year because the real truth of the matter is that I consider this year a rebuild year. I hate to say it, but it's retooling.
When you did what you did, it said you are not trying to win right now.
You're not trying to win. That's that. When you trade away that dude, you're not trying to win this year. You're looking toward the future. All right, you got these 2 first round picks for 2 straight years. Guess what? 2 years from now, the Cowboys will get out their contract.
Yep.
And you got first round picks. Could it be that the Cowboys are already saying in these next 2 years we're gonna find Dak Prescott real successor? Because you can package it up. I know you don't want to talk about it. I understand.
I just don't trust them to do it.
What they want, they're not going. I'm saying there's more in football than Arch Manning.
That part.
There's some more quarterbacks. I can name about 5 of them just this year. And if that is the case, I'm saying it's that. Now, here's the other thing. If you keep that, just in case y'all don't know, listen, y'all, with Michael being gone, the Cowboys, only the Patriots got more money. We got $55 million right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
$55 million in the salary cap right now. Okay? If they don't spend the money, that money rolls over. Of course they're going to spend some money because somebody's going to get injured.
But you know what that money does big time?
It gives you options.
It gives you options, but it gives you a potential reset.
Exactly.
Reset. One of the biggest X's, if you will, in this whole situation is they said we just simply couldn't afford him. You know, for what he wanted, the years, the terms, etc. Right? Because they said technically they offered more guaranteed, but I think that was paired with an additional year versus what Green Bay offered. But if y'all go back and look at previous contract situations and previous front office moves, if they had actually done what they were supposed to, and the guys who you were absolutely sure, or the guys who have absolutely shown you that they're worth being in this thing for the long haul, and they're going to be cornerstones and major building blocks for your franchise, go ahead and knock them out early.
Yeah.
You
Well,
strung Dak on an additional 2 years, it costs you more money.
you,
Every time you wait, the price tag goes up. Time is truly money.
mm-hmm. I,
So if you look at what they had done or didn't do, rather,
mm-hmm.
you probably might have could have afforded Micah if you had took care of your business back then.
Back then in April. If not sooner.
4 years ago, not just
Yeah,
April.
yeah. Oh yeah. You could have done it a long time ago.
Shh.
Yeah. Let me say this. I was on the phone with one of my friends, Marlon, of course, and we did what we usually do: talk cowboy talk, little argument, and all that type of stuff. And I think he just be trying to push my buttons just to see what I'm gonna say. But let me tell you what that 55 now does, and it's not now, but it sets up things. Remember, if you've been on my show, I was saying like, man, look, we gonna lose if you pay Parsons. You gonna lose somebody. Now I was saying Bland. You were gonna lose Bland, especially if Bland have a big year.
Yeah.
He's gonna ask for a whole lot, and then the talk of Tyler Smith. All right. If Tyler Smith, we need to take care of him now, to be honest with you, because his price tag ain't doing nothing but going up. It ain't no question about it. But my thing was, ladies and gentlemen, it only makes sense now. If Dak Prescott does what we think that he gonna do this season,
Sign him.
we renting Pickens. Why would you have Dak throw for dang near 5,000 yards, 35 plus touchdowns, had these crazy numbers, and then let Pickens walk out the door and start all over again, talking about we need another wide receiver too? Why would you do that? It don't make any sense. I'm saying that you can sign at least Bland and Pickens right now.
That's why it's the big. This is the great.
See?
This is the great. This has the potential to be the great reset
Yeah.
because you can get multiple long-term deals done, or just multiple deals done. Period.
Yeah.
With this surplus of funds. Now, I don't know what they liquid cash look like. That's a whole nother
Oh,
story.
that's a different ball game.
But for what we see, what's on paper, this has the potential to allow you to press the reset. You can actually go ahead and jump on Tyler. Tyler.
Now. The kid from Cleveland. The kid from Cleveland, I think it's 5 years, 94. I forgot his name, but he's the highest paid guard in the league. I think it's 94 million. I think over 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But he's the highest paid guard. Tyler gonna bust that wide open.
When you go ahead and give them,
Get him done.
Get it early.
Get him done.
Guys are more willing to compromise. They just appreciate the fact that I got it now, and I ain't got to wait 2 years.
Listen,
I ain't got to pinch pennies until then to get my big payoff.
If you don't do Tyler Smith now, the only way Tyler Smith don't be an All-Pro this year is unless he gets hurt. If not, he gonna add another All-Pro to his resume.
That price
is
going up and going up.
It's like
you can't afford it no more.
It's gonna be over $100 million. Go on, take care. Like you got this little money now. Go on, redo the stuff since you ain't pay Parsons. Go on, take care of one.
You waiting?
Why? What we waiting on? What we waiting on?
Like I don't need to say last night. Seeing more. I need to see more leaves fall off that tree.
Man, you ain't gonna have no tree left.
Fall off that tree. Guess what? You had to pay your landscape guy more because he had to rake up more.
Yeah, you don't need to see nothing from Tyler Smith. You don't need to see absolutely. You ain't got to see no tea leaves fall for Tyler Smith. You already know what this dog is. Go on, get him out the way while you can before the price go up again. I know they like doing stuff the one way and all. Look, some guys you ain't got to wait on. He's one of those guys
Right.
that you ain't got to wait. If I'll let you do Blaine. If you want to wait on Blaine, so be it. But Tyler Smith, you need to take care because that's your next biggest payday. I'm saying that's your next biggest $100 million contract coming up.
Get it out the way.
Get it out of the way while you got a chance. Why before it go crazy? It's just that simple. The other thing is with the trade. Another thing, y'all, that y'all got to do, the benefits. I know y'all want to talk about it, but here it is. See, y'all counting the first round picks. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We got second round picks too, which means in the first 100 picks, you're going to have 3 picks out of the first 100 players in the draft for the next 2 years. That's 6. That's minimum 6. They ain't counting what you can do as far as trading out or whatever else. I'm just saying if they don't trade, that's what you call a reset, y'all. And it starts next year. Now, here's the other thing. Or we can go this route. Amp, how you like this one?
What you got?
Watch this. 55 right now, right? It's 55 million. Okay. They usually don't spend money. They usually don't. This is the pattern. That money rolls over. Then you get on top of that, the new year, the salary cap only goes up. Can we finally, it'll be a shame to have all that money and the Cowboys don't play on day 1 and day 2 of free agency next year. What you saving all that money for to go free agency on day 6 and day 10? You can go shopping with the big dogs now, right? And give Dak the final pieces of the weapons that he needs, or the Cowboys need to go. And it ain't got to be on offense. You can go defense now. I'm just saying the endless possibilities are there since you did not pay Parsons. And if you're not entertaining that, something is wrong with you. I'm done.
Yeah.
Now let me say this. Now y'all really don't want to hear about that. Y'all want to hear about this year. Well, let's just play football. let's just play football. I think we're gonna be better than what a lot of people think, y'all. I'm just saying. Even though Tony the Siberian just came in, he come in talking about as long as we have Dak, y'all not winning. That's fine. Hey, you're entitled to say. Go ahead, Al.
I'm gonna be good tonight, man. I'm gonna be good tonight.
We ain't gonna go off on him. We ain't gonna go. I don't know. He might be an Eagle fan, and he got it right. We'll see y'all Thursday. That's all I'm gonna say. But don't be surprised they come down there and and put 30 on y'all. I'm just telling you. The offense is legit. I'm just telling you the truth. Y'all can talk about Michael being gone, but there ain't nothing wrong with this offense.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing wrong with this offense. The offense gonna score. I'm just telling you that right now.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, look, I'm happy y'all guys showed up. Y'all really done came in and really lighten this chat up so fast that I can't even read all this stuff. I'm grateful that we had this chance to come on y'all tonight. The bottom line is this, y'all. The bottom line is this, and I don't know if you got some more amp, but if not, we can shut this thing down. We've been on an hour. That's good enough.
Yeah.
All right, but listen, I'll just say this. I'll let Amp close it out. Look, go on, get your last cry out. Michael Parsons ain't crying. You understand me? And I ain't crying if he ain't crying. It is what it is. He's gone. He ain't coming back. It is what it is. We get the NFL schedule does not stop because Michael Parsons left Dallas. It's over with. We got Philadelphia. All eyes and ears, all attention should now be gone to Philly. I ain't finna get on this show, my show at least, and keep talking about Michael Parsons. Man, forget Michael Parsons. He the enemy now. We'll see him in September. That's all thing I'm gonna say. Yeah, he gonna be ready to play. We gonna be ready to play against him. I see him in September. God bless him. I'm happy that he secured his future for his family. I'm glad that he's able to retire his mother, as he said. I saw him coming off the plane with his children in Green Bay. You can't hate on the guy. The guy got paid, man. So I love it for Michael. I'm glad he got what he wanted. I'm glad that his agent, my fraternity brother, David Mugata, he took care of him. He's straight. God bless him. But he ain't no cowboy no more. I could care less about Michael Parsons and what he doing with the Green Bay Packers. I'm worried about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm saying let's go. Now, if y'all look, I know y'all watching with skepticism, and if some of y'all done turned in your cards, hey, it's on you. But I'm a Cowboy for life. I've been in it too long. I'm fully invested. I've been on this train since 1977. I've seen the World Championship won. I can't go nowhere. My love affair didn't start with Jerry Jones. It started with Tex Schramm. It didn't start with Emmitt Smith. It was Tony Dorsett for me. It didn't start with Mike Irvin. It was Drew Pearson for me.
Okay.
It was not Deion Sanders. It was Everson Walls for me. Y'all understand? It wasn't Darren Woodson. It was Bates and all those guys. Y'all understand me? It wasn't Michael Parsons. It was Ed Too Tall Jones for me. You understand me? I was Randy White. I wasn't DOC and all that. This is where I come from. The star been on with me for a long time. And one man leaving. I saw DeMarcus Ware leave. I ain't turning in. I saw Emmitt Smith put on a red jersey.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't turn the star in. I saw Deion Sanders leave. I didn't turn it in. I saw T.O. leave. And I love T.O. I'm not, listen to me.
And Dez.
Yeah, and I saw Dez leave. And look, if Dez didn't hurt you, come on now. I saw all these guys. I'm not turning in my star. I wish the brothers well, but when they come to Dallas and we playing them, guess what? We gonna hit them in his mouth. Michael Parsons, September 28th. Love you, brother, but you got to catch it in your hands. I'm just saying. I'm done with Michael. I'm done with Michael. I'm done. God bless him. Wish the best for him. Appreciate the years. He's a great player, but we're gonna hit him in his mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he's gonna try to hit us in our mouth. It's just as simple. I'm a Cowboy for life. I can't change. Jerry, I'm frustrated just like y'all. But like I said, my love affair was before Jerry was playing J.R. Ewing. While he was J.R. Ewing playing Oil Man. I was with Tom Landry and Tex Schramm. You understand? I'm a Cowboy for life. And on Thursday, win, lose, or draw, when it's over with, I'm going to have this same star on my head and say, let's get ready for the Giants. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm a Cowboy for life. Man, forget Michael Parsons. Bring on the Eagles. Let's go.
Y'all heard the words from Big Time, man. Hey, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. Can't change it. Can't jump in with Michael J. Fox in the time machine and go back to the future. Can't do none of that. The plate we got, the portion size we got, that's what we got. It ain't no other meals left in the refrigerator. Now, we did strengthen a weakness, but I also feel we weakened a strength.
Talk.
This move, some saw it coming, some didn't. You heard Big Time. I ain't even gonna be long-winded. At the end of the day, players come and go. but the game remains the same. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation.